Hi everybody, I'm Mr. Rada. Today we are looking at Computer Science for SC Paper 2, Programming using Visual Basic. So our program today will be Lesson 4, Maths Calculator. Okay, and as you know the class code, you already have it. Use the class code to enter the classroom, to register to the classroom. Okay, you download the Maths PDF. Okay, click here, open new tab, then go to download. You click on download, you will be able to download it. Okay, if you already downloaded it, you can open it using your Acrobat reader, like here I'm doing it. Okay, then what you do, copy the code. Okay, I copy the code. I copy the code. Wait. I copy the code. Okay, copy, then paste it in Visual Basic. Okay, I already done this. Now let's get back to the question. What is asked in this question? So the program is a maths calculator. We have to write a program to input two numbers. Then using these two numbers, we have to find their sum, their difference, their product, and division. We have to divide these two numbers. So here start the program. Number 1, we declare number 1 as integer. We declare number 2 as integer. Then we prompt the user to enter number 1. So console.writeLine is used as a prompt to enter, ask the user to enter number 1. Console.readLine is used again. So console.writeLine is used to prompt the user to enter number 1. And console.readLine is used to accept an input from the user. Number 1 will get an input. Here again we prompt the user to enter number 2. Console.readLine will accept an input from the user. So number 2 gets a value. So here we are displaying what is stored in number 1 and what is stored in number 2 using the command console.writeLine. So a line will appear on the screen showing what is number 1 and number 2. Then what we have done, we have added number 1 and number 2 together. Number 1 minus number 2, number 1 multiplied by number 2, and number 1 divided by number 2. And we have displayed the result. If we run the program, now you can see in VB, this is Visual Basic now. So number 1, number 2 we have already declared. This is the title of the program. Console.writeLine will display on the screen. Here we have used console.write to prompt the user enter number 1, and the user accept the input, enter the input, then enter number 2. Console.readLine to accept the input for number 2. So number 1, number 2 are two variables. We have already declared them. Now number 1 has already got a value, number 2 has already got a value. Here we are displaying the content of number 1 and number 2. Then we'll show the results. When we add number 1 with number 2, when we subtract number 2 from number 1, when we multiply number 1 with number 2, when we divide number 1 with number 2, all these results will be displayed on the screen. So let's run it with some test number. So when we run it, it asks us for number 1. Let's say number 1 is 10 and number 2 is 20. When we press enter, the results, so number 1 plus number 2 is 30, number 1 minus number 2 is minus 10, number 1 multiplied by number 2 is 200, and number 1 divided by number 2 is 0.5. So let's have a look at the notes given. So the notes given here, you can see the result after running the program. I hope you enjoyed the lesson.